What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you like SBC tips, trading advice, how to complete objectives, and much more, even player reviews, icon reviews, SBCs, for example, daily ones, are they worth it, how to complete them, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you do not miss a future video, because we have got all the FIFA content you need on this channel. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do trading off demand. So basically what I mean by demand is SBCs that we get. So if we go over to live at this minute in time, there are obviously a few player SBCs and a kit and theme SBC. We're not interested in those. We're going to be looking at SBCs, for example, like the net breaker. For requirements in this, you need a certain amount of gold cards. So you can see here, exactly 5 rares, overall team rate 80, but there's no chemistry. When there's no chemistry, prices don't really rise on certain cards. So that's something to be very cautious of when you're looking into this system. We also have UEFA marquee matchups, which drop every time UCL games are on, which is like every other 2 weeks, sometimes a month. And these are perfect for trading. Prime example is this one here. You need to have a minimum of 2 players from either Sevilla or from Lille. And this one, you need 1 Dortmund player and 1 Ajax player. The packs you get back aren't the best, but they're definitely not the worst. But the overall pack is a guaranteed rating. So you look at this and go, okay, you need 2 players, or I need 1 of each team here. So that is already a demand in process. And then the other thing to consider on top of this is, for example, what formation. So we can see here, the left back and right backs aren't typically needed. And the overall rating is 76. So we can get away with using silvers and some bronze if we up the rating of other players. So what we're going to do is use that theory into practice. So we're just going to go to the transfer market and select either Sevilla and Lille players and just check what their buy now prices are and see if we can get some snipes. So I have just jumped back onto my main account. I just wanted to just use my second account to show you the SBCs as I've already finished them. So what we're going to do is here is go select La Liga, for example, select Sevilla and just see what their prices are at the minute. Imagine it's around 1,000 coins, so less than that. So 950, and it looks like it's just Ocampos. All right, in saying that. So yeah, it's just Ocampos. So we can get these for 900. So what we're going to do is just set that to 800, max price to 15 million, for example. And you're just going to keep scrolling down until you snipe. So you know that there's a filter here. You can also implement this where you can put max price 800 and you can just go through and bid on any card that isn't Ocampos, because we know that Ocampos goes for X amount of coins, 900 I think it was. So you can do that, but we're not going to use this team for today. We are going to go have a look at Lille because there seems to be more cards on the market in terms of variety. So again, I'm imagining it's the same price. We're looking at 850 here. So 850 is the price. So anything that's 800 that isn't a Kone, you're going to be making some coins on. So we're just going to put this down to 800 and hopefully a card pops up. So we have got a couple cards here. And all you need to do is, what I like to do is, when you go to the last card, you press X or A, put it down to buy now, and then press circle or B to cancel it. And then you've got yourself ready to buy now straight away. And all you need to do is compare price by pressing square or X. And as you can see here, Andre's turned up and my battery's died on my controller. Give me 1 second just to set this back up. So as you can see, Andre turned up there. Yeah, so he's gone. Unfortunately, thank you to that controller mishap. But you can see here that I'm going to refresh the list. So we're going to go back here, set it up to buy now. And we're going to keep refreshing the list until 1 pops up. There we go, 1 there. 600, bang. We already know that this card isn't going to come up. Here are a few more that I've picked up. So we picked up this guy for 500 coins. He looks like to be going for 1.4, 1.6. Once you know the prices, you know what they sell for instantly. You don't have to check. So it looks like this guy is going for about 1,000 coins by the looks of it. Yeah, about 1,000 coins. So we doubled our coins on that one before tax. Then we're going to go to Yazisi. He looks like to be about the same, I'd imagine, 1,000 coins. Yeah, I'm just going to double check his price, as I haven't actually been using these. I've literally just found this filter today. I'm just using that method. I could have done it last night, but there was a lot of competition. But today people can't be bothered. So it looks like this one's going to be 950. The 300 coins there just after tax. And then we've got ourselves a Jonathan David, which I think would probably be 1,000 as well, unless strikers are really in demand. 1.6, 1.2, 1.1 bid there. Looks like this is probably going to be 1,000 coins. The thing with rares is they're packed way more than commons. So ironically, commons are actually rare and rare are common. So it's just something to keep an eye on as we do get to the 59th minute. It looks like I was right. About 1,000 coins there, 1,100. So we made a little bit of coins on that. We'll stick them up for 1.1. And that's literally the filter. We're just going to go pick up a few more cards here. To refresh the list, just knock down your max price. To make it to go to from any, instead of flicking all the way up, you can press right trigger or R2 to set it straight up to 15 million. And that's how you reset the list. Jonathan David, we already know he goes for 1,100. Nice deal there. And then we're just going to keep backing out, comparing price, backing out. It's nice to do this slowly just because you don't get the capture test as much. We've got another Yazizi. He's gone. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one. That's a shame. But you can see it's very easy to make coins. There's not that much competition at this minute in time. This is recorded at 11 o'clock in the morning UK time, so rewards are still being opened from rivals, etc. We're just going to try and pick up a couple more if we can. So we did manage to get ourselves one Bamba there. Bamba, I haven't seen the tool. And also there's another thing you can do with this filter, which I'll show you in a second. So we know that Jonathan David goes for 1.1. We haven't had a Bamba just yet, so let's go check Bamba's price. Got 1,000 bid on, so that's already a good sign. I'd imagine he's probably going to be about 1.5 if we're very lucky. Doesn't seem to be that many of him. But you can see just in a short amount of time we are making quite a few coins, and then we're going to add this other method on top of this to just double our coins for the time limit. 1.3, it looks like it's going to be a 1.2. Oh, it's definitely 1.1. Alright, that's good to know. So it's 1.1. So again, 500 coins before tax there. We'll take that. And here's another method you can implement on top of this, as there's a lot of Bambas turned. I might see if I can pick up a few more. No, they've already gone. No. So what you need to do is the same thing. Set this up to 800 max price. And then you can just go through every single card here. Silver, gold, bronze, it doesn't matter. And you just know that all of them will sell for at least 1,000 coins. And that's just another way to add up the coins on top. But I do prefer the sniping method. I just think it's a bit quicker. And you can just forget about those other cards, as we've definitely missed that one. Oh, we managed to get a centre back. That's nice. That was there for about 9 seconds, I think. So we can see here, he goes for 2.9, 2.8, 2.5, 1.8, 1.7. So 1.4 there. So we've made almost 1,000 coins off this one card. But you can see how the system works. We'll just check our transfer targets to see if anything we have one's gone through. We've won 2 here, which is nice. We can check his prices quickly. I don't really know how much Diego Carlos goes for. I'd imagine 1,000 coins. But you can see just putting the bid on, forgetting about them, come about, you win them. It's a bonus. If you don't, you're still racking up the coins. I'll tell you what we will do. We'll just go to the transfer market and just look instead of scrolling through like that. 3. So he goes for 1.2. So we've made about 600 coins there just before tax on 2 cards, which is great to see. And obviously we've still got other cards that we are winning. But you can see this method is really effective. All you need to do is just every time an SBC comes out, have a look at players that are needed, check their buy now prices. And obviously one thing I will mention is within the first like 15 to 20 minutes, prices don't really move up and down much. You have to wait at least an hour, then you know the supply is there. But as you can see, we sold him for 1.4, 950, 1,000, and then 1.1, 1.1, 1.1. So we're just going to pick up one more just to show you again how it works. So all you need to do is reset the list, go to League On or Serie A, or we could try Ajax players as well because they are needed. Just any of those teams that are needed. Obviously, we've got marquee matchups coming out today, as of today being Thursday. So we are expecting some more demand cards. We know not to buy these Corones because they come up too often and it's not worth it. So we're just looking for any other card that isn't a Corone to snipe, because as we've checked his price, if only one card's coming up, you know not to buy that card. As you can see how many have just popped up in the space of like 3-4 seconds of searching. It's just recognizing what's in demand and what isn't, and just knowing, okay, that I need these cards. Obviously, commons are going to be a bit more expensive depending on their positions, because you need 3 centre backs. Left back, right backs typically don't go for much more, but in this scenario they do, because you need Leo players and obviously the chemistry is quite high. We'll just pick up one more and then that'll be the end of the video. So we did pick up an Andre here. He has popped up quite a few times for 750. I imagine he's a 1.1 as well. What we'll do is we'll just back out and check his price on the actual market instead of comparing all the way through. But I think he's going to be about 1.1. So again, 500 coins there just before tax comes into play. There is Andre. There he is. He goes for about 1,000 coins. So less than that, about 300 coins before tax. So he will say there's not many. There's only one page he will eventually go through on the last minute. But again, just a nice easy filter. We're going to check what we've been outbid on here. So we're still winning this card. This card I don't think is worth it at that price. 1.2. No, you can have that one. And let's just see if we win this card. 20 seconds left. We'll come back and check in a second. And then I can show you how silvers sell as well in this filter, because it is all Leo players that go for that price. We'll stick them up for 1,000, so just 200 coins there. Not the greatest deal, but again, if you add it up to all the rest, you are going to make some serious coins. We go to check back here, and we have managed to win that card by the looks of it. The game decides to let us have it, so we're going to add it to our transfer. We're going to check his price. So we got him for 350 coins. He goes for 1.7. So what we're going to do here is just list him up for 1.2 and make just under 1,000 coins on that card. But you can see, just applying these two methods, you can make your coins very fast. If you have any questions, please comment down below. If you are new to the channel and you're into how-tos, SBC help, player reviews, and much more, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you don't miss a future video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm coming with a vision that's cold. You can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. Haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Got back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.